Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to Roblox. Joe, why are you playing Roblox? You're adult, relatively mature, and this is a kid's game. Why are you playing Roblox? Well, I am playing Roblox because we're having a look at Stepford County Railway today. I was actually contacted by Toby, one of the community managers here at Stepford County Railway on Roblox, and he was like, "Oh, we'd love for you to pay a visit to our Roblox game and and have a little look at it." And that is exactly what I have been doing. I have gone in with absolutely no expectations at all. In fact, my expectations were quite low because it's Roblox and I've not played that for about 10 years. But prepare to be very pleasantly surprised. I well and truly had my socks knocked off by this, and I've actually been playing it quite a bit, as a lot of people on my Discord have seen. So yeah, here we are. We've loaded up Stepford County Railway. We've got a number of different options here. Training is one of them that you can pop into and just see what you've got to do. So I'm currently a qualified driver. I did record the assessment that I did, which normally there's some music on this, by the way, but I've had to turn it off because I'll get lynched by YouTube for copyright. The music's quite catchy. I like it. But yeah, we're going to just play. And so you get to be a passenger, which is fairly straightforward. You can walk around, you can ride on trains, you can be a driver with shiny teeth, or you can be a dispatcher, guard, or signaller. Now I need to unlock these. I'm currently working my way through to get some more experience, and when I've done that, hopefully I'll be able to train. You actually have to do real assessments. It's a little bit frightening, but it's if you read all the instructions, you can do it. So we're going to be driving today. Excuse me. So yeah, here we go. We've got 4 operators on Stepford County. We've got Connect, which is like suburban. Express, that's Express. Waterline kind of reminds me of like like Cardiff Valley. The Valley Railway, like the kind of metro style. And Airlink is to the airport. So we're going to start with Connect today, because the only train you get when you arrive on Stepford County Railway is the Class 357. There we go. So when you click the train, you get a list of routes. Now, as you can see at the top here, I've got 316 points. Now you can use your points to buy things. I bought a Class 707, for instance. There you go. Lovely. That cost 400 points. And I've been saving up. I spent 1,500 points on a Class 185. I've not actually spent real money. If you want to cheat and just spend real money on this, you can do. But I have not done that. I'm not willing to spend real money on Roblox. And I was actually offered by Toby, hey, if you want just a ton of points just to get you started, then you can do. And I did refuse. So one of the 2 routes you get Stepford Victoria to Airport Central and Stepford Victoria to Leighton City. Leighton City, I found, has a bit of a bug on it. When you actually get right outside Leighton City, the signal's stuck on red. I have raised this with the developers, but we're going to be driving to the airport today. Yep, there we go. We're going to spawn in Beachley Sidings, heading towards Stepford Victoria, which is the terminus point on the route. And I think you'll like this, because there's proper announcements which have been recorded especially for this. There we go. I'm here in my Stepford Connect Class 357, and we're just gonna go. There we go. Fairly simple controls, really simple, in fact. We're coming up to a yellow. There we go. We'll pop in the cab. I mean, you're never going to get away from the fact that this is Roblox. So there's a certain, everything is very blocky. It is very blocky. You can't get away from that. But what's really good fun is the fact that you're playing with other people. And yeah, it's not Train Simulator 2021. It never will be. It's not Train Simulator 2022, Train Sim World. But it's good fun that it's multiplayer. And I think you can have a lot of fun with your friends, even though the gameplay itself, or the game, doesn't look that brilliant. I mean, like I say, it's still Roblox. You can do as much dressing up as you want. It's still Roblox. But it's really, really good fun. And a couple of my friends were playing this. I think I've got about 6 people on this. We were all playing together last night. We spent hours on it.
Formed of 4 coaches.
Oh, there we go. We get ambient station announcements there. This train is formed of 4 coaches, so they were probably announcing my train. So we'll stop at the S-car board there. There we go. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. There we go. We'll pop outside. Excuse me.
This is Financial Quarter.
And it's the Great Western
This
woman.
train is for Stepford
Yeah,
Victoria.
if you've ever been on a Great Western train, that's the
next
woman that does the
station
announcements.
is Stepford Victoria.
But yeah, she's apparently they have actually paid her money to do these announcements. So everything's very authentic. So if we load the map up, there we go. We are here on the bottom left. We are heading towards Stepford Victoria, and we are going to come back through City Hospital, Stepford, and all the way up
Welcome
to
on
Airport
board
Central.
this
So we're on the
Stepford
light
Connect
blue
service
line.
to Stepford Victoria.
There we go. We'll just
The next
accelerate up to
station
75
is
miles an hour.
Stepford Victoria.
But yeah, so you know, the amount of people the amount of messages I got of people like, "What on earth are you doing?" Because obviously, if you're in my Discord, you'll be able to see what I'm playing. If you are, you know, if you're friends with me on Steam, you'll be able to see. Oh no, not Steam. Ignore that. Just Discord. But people are like, "What are you doing playing Roblox?" But it's great fun, especially when you get a few of you playing it together. Because I'd like to train to be a dispatcher on it. That's kind of my goal. You know, my goal is to be a dispatcher.
Between the train and the platform.
But yeah, when you're playing with friends, you're driving together. This is what a lot of games don't, you know, a lot of developers don't realise is a lot of modern games now, you know, a lot of people, the demand is that they want to play with friends. You know, if Train Simulator could be multiplayer, I know that we'd probably have crash to desktops left, right and centre. But I mean, that's why Flight Simulator does so well, because you can fly with your friends. You know, train simulators, bus simulators, we want that multiplayer function. And it's one of the first things that everyone asks. I know you can come into here at 30 mile an hour, that's a tad unrealistic. So I'll just plump for 15. There we go. Yeah, I did my driver assessment, my trainee driver assessment. There we go. So I'm now here on the right, Joe Dobby 66757 as a qualified driver. Brilliant. Better Balcony was on yesterday. He mustn't have passed his assessments because he was on my my driver course. Oh dear. Unlucky, Better Balcony. You'll have to try harder next time. Yeah, he was on my assessment. Right, there we go. So we can either change the route at the end. You have to do it in 30 seconds or you get booted out. It tells you your points and everything. We've got 2 points. Yay! So we're just going to continue the schedule, which is going to just flip us. There you go. She's announcing us.
Is the 11:16 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Airport Central.
There you go. Follow us on the map.
Calling at
Financial Quarter.
City Hospital, Stepford Central, Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Bowden.
Oh yeah, we don't stop at Angel Pass.
Benton, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway, and Stepford Airport Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
So yeah, she's going to announce it again now. Oh, this chap's going to put my signal to red. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the problems with the signalling on this. We'll just stop. So that's somebody else who's coming in way too fast. There we go. Right, we're off. Yeah, I think they should. I personally think they should change the speed limits coming into Bay platforms to 15 miles an hour, because obviously that's what we do. That's what we do in real life.
Stepford Connect service
There we go.
to
She's off.
Stepford Airport Central. We will be calling at Financial Quarter, City Hospital, Stepford Central, Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway, and Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Financial Quarter.
Of course, if you've never played Roblox before, you'll be pleased to know that this is free. You know, it is free. So there's really no excuse. Yes, it's
between the train and the platform.
You see, the hours of fun we had yesterday, plus the fact that you save up. There's an element of oh, there we go. There's somebody. He's not stopping.
Of 4 coaches.
He's either had a failure to call or he's just not stopping. Yeah, there's because you have to save up and buy things. There is an element of challenge to it. You know, buy more routes, unlocking things. It's it's not just everything from the word go. Right, there we go. So we're back here at Financial Quarter.
This train is for Stepford Airport Central.
Somebody's just gone through the signal.
Next station
That's
is
one of the problems with the signalling. I don't know if there's a way you can get around that. I mean, my knowledge of Roblox is somewhat limited. Very limited. There we go. So we'll be seeing a train coming the other way in the next few minutes, because they'll have come from the depot like we did. So they'll have they'll have blocked the route.
Welcome on board
and then
this
they'll have cleared the
Stepford
route
Connect
again.
service to Stepford
There we
Airport
go.
Central.
Somebody's horns tooting.
The next station is City Hospital.
Nope. Cancel the AWS. There they are. Hello. Should we give him a toot? There we go. We'll just stick at 42. The controls are also relatively simple. Oh, hang on. We'll go through in front of this chap here. Give him a wave. I mean, he's sat behind that other train anyway, isn't he?
We will shortly be arriving at City Hospital. Please mind
he's
the
giving
gap
us a toot.
between the train and the platform.
You've got to be fairly on your toes with this. Oh, is that a 717? That's another train that you can buy. There's quite a few trains that you can buy in this. We'll just stick at 35. I know that or 33 even. There he is. Oh, he overshot the platform, that chap.
Calling at Stepford Central, Stepford East.
So this is City
St
Hospital.
Helens Bridge, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway.
There we go. We're there. That's practically at the stop car board, isn't it?
City Hospital.
Coaches.
This train is for Stepford Airport
That's me.
Central.
There, that's
The
absolutely
next
me.
station is
Telling you now.
Stepford Central.
It's without the music on, it's a little bit quiet, this game. So yeah, it is a little bit quiet. Some of the trains make better sounds than others. The 185's got quite good 185 engine sounds on it, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is obviously an electric multiple unit.
Welcome on board
can just
this
about hear
Stepford
it.
Connect service to Stepford Airport Central. The next station
Also,
is
as we go over the
Stepford
river,
Central.
because we go over the river, you can see that's Stepford Victoria over there, where we
will
started.
shortly
We've
be
come on here,
arriving at
round.
Stepford Central.
There we go. We'll
Change
slow down
here
for
for
Stepford
services
Central.
to
So
Beecham,
we're very much on a
Stepford
metro-style
UFC,
service. Well, no, not metro,
Whitefield,
suburban.
and
You know, it is a
Willowfield.
suburban-style service.
Please
Stepford
mind the gap
East.
between the train and the platform.
Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge.
When you're actually driving,
Stepford
the
Airport
announcements do
Parkway
get quite a lot.
And Stepford Airport Central.
But when you're actually at a
This
station
train
just
is
wandering
formed
round,
of
the
4
announcements are really, really good because they help you find your
This
train.
is
Oh, is that a
Stepford
Voyager coming the other
Central.
way?
This train is for Stepford Airport Central.
Ah, there we go.
Next station is Stepford East.
Calling at Stepford East, High Street, Whitefield.
There we go. Right, let's go.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
I wonder if we'll see any dispatches today. There doesn't appear to be dispatches or guards on. That's a bit of a shame. It's nice when you get a guard. If you get a guard, they obviously do all your doors, and you have to give them 2 on the buzzer back.
Welcome on board
Oh, hang on.
this Stepford
She's off.
Connect service to
Another 357.
Stepford
You do see a
Airport
lot of
Central.
357s about, given
We
that
will be
obviously this is
calling
the
at
train that everyone gets given.
Stepford East, St Helens Bridge,
I mean, he's
Bowden,
speeding.
Coxley, Benton.
Obviously,
Bridge,
some people's internet isn't quite as good as
Stepford
others.
Airport Parkway,
It might be
and
mine that's lagging, but look,
Stepford
there's a
Airport
few lag
Central.
issues, but it's not the end of the
next
world.
station
If you can see round it.
Stepford East.
There's a touch of using your imagination with this game, but I think that's always been the Roblox way, hasn't it, really? If you've got a fairly decent imagination, you're pretty much sorted. We'll just slow down to about 50. You can allegedly do 100 miles an hour around this
shortly be
corner, but it's
arriving at
just a little bit fast for me.
Stepford East. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Is this another 357 going the other way? I think it is. Oh no, it's not. It's a 700. 707, sorry, they don't have
Stepford
700s on.
Airport Parkway.
They don't have 700s on this.
Airport Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 3 for the 11:23. Stepford Connect service to.
Of course, you've got the chat menu in the
Stepford
corner.
Central.
If you're
Stepford
a
Central.
chatterbox,
This
there we go.
train is for
It's quite good
Stepford
actually,
Airport
because
Central.
Of 5 coaches.
you can have people asking, "Oh, do you need a guard? Does
St
anyone want a
Helens
guard?"
Bridge.
Oh, Magic Toad's online. Magic Toad from my server. Oh, how lovely. Oh, you see, it's nice when you play together. That little sign means he's my friend, because I have friends. There you go. And people in high school told me I'd never have friends. But yeah, so it's it's just nice. We've got a few passengers online that are wandering around.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Airport
See,
Central.
I personally don't get a lot of enjoyment from
Next
playing as a
station
passenger. I know
is
some people do.
St Helens Bridge.
But yeah, it's not really for me. Shall we go outside and get a picture? There we go. We'll have a. I mean, we can't press F12 on this because it's not a Steam game. It says screenshot taken. There we go. I wonder if it saves somewhere your screenshots. Let's take another one and see what happens. Check out your screenshots folder to see it. Ah, so it does actually save when you click print screen.
We will shortly be arriving at
There we go.
St
We'll
Helens
slow
Bridge.
right down. We're speeding a little
Change
bit,
here
but
for services to Berrily.
unless you actually know the route,
Please
it's
mind
very
the gap
difficult to
between the train and the
to
platform.
remember.
Calling at Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway, and Stepford.
There we go. We'll
Airport
stop at the
Central.
S-car board. There we go.
This
Lovely.
transformed
So I'm
of
saving up
coaches.
of where are we now?
This
Not there.
is St Helens Bridge.
Oh, you can't actually see there. Right,
This
okay.
train is for
I think you have to access the
Stepford
training from the
Airport
main menu,
Central.
personally.
The next station
yeah.
is
Your
Bowden.
attention, please. The 11:28 Stepford Connect service to Leighton City has been cancelled.
Has been cancelled.
This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Yeah, so
Platform 1.
trains
for
will
the
be cancelled.
11:25.
So if you leave, so obviously if I get the timetable up now,
Welcome on
this
board
is a
the
registered
Stepford Connect
service.
service
So when we
to
arrive into
Stepford
Bowden,
Airport Central.
or just as we're arriving,
The
she will
next
announce the
station
next train is the
is
11:24
Bowden.
service to Stepford Airport Central, calling out blah 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 blah. If I leave now, if I click this menu and click leave, each station down here will announce that the 11:26 at Coxley, the 11:30 at Benton Bridge, the 11:31 at Airport Parkway, every single station will announce this train has been cancelled due to a member of the train crew being unavailable. And I think that's brilliant. We'll hit honk for the level crossing. Now, we don't stop here at Angel Pass. Some people do, some people don't. I struggle with Angel Pass because they've got this overtaking line here, but you're always going so slow because it's 45 miles an hour through here that you never overtake anybody really because you're going so slow they can load and unload and be on the way. So it kind of seems a bit of a, it doesn't really... I mean, I was on a stop in service last night and my friend Dave, I can hear a Voyager. Oh, there's a Voyager. Hello! That's the first time I've seen that happen. But yeah, my friend Dave was on an express. He was on an airport, what I'm on now, and I chose to wait for him, which was a mistake actually, because he was taking
We will
forever
shortly be
at
arriving
all the
at
stations with his boarding and alighting. But never
Please
mind,
mind the
I
gap
thought I did the good
between
thing,
train
did the
and
right
the
thing.
platform.
But yeah, in order to enjoy yourself on this, you've got to
Airport
see past the
Central.
graphics or lack
Calling
of.
at
But I mean, to be
Dobson.
fair, it's done a good job.
Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway, and Stepford.
I'm really glad
Airport
actually, because
Central.
I'd seen Stepford, I'd seen some
This train is
videos
formed of
online.
4
I'd never really
coaches.
watched
This
them,
is
I was like,
Bowden.
Roblox, yeah, okay, whatever.
This train is
But
for Stepford
you can
Airport
lose hours
Central.
on this, just pooling up and
The
down on
next
your little train.
station is
It wouldn't be so good
Coxley.
if you couldn't see everybody else, I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't play this if it was just me on my own. But it's great because there's other people. Honestly, it's free. I mean, Roblox is free, isn't it? But yeah, it's free. Go and download it, come play with us. It's great. Promise you. I think Magic Toad's logged off. Has he gone? Oh no, he's there. Just under me. Yeah,
Welcome on board
he did
the
his training
Stepford
last
Connect
night.
Service to Stepford Airport
He became a
Central.
qualified driver last night.
The
2300
next
he did his
station
training.
is
I couldn't believe how
Dobson.
many people were on at 2300. Nuts, innit? Oh, so the next station's Coxley. Oh, there's another chap. Hello. 707 going the other way there. I think the livery's nice as well. Oh, hang on. We'll have a... Oh dear, our horn sounds like it's on its last legs.
We will shortly be arriving at Coxley.
I don't know which one we stop at
Please
here.
mind the
Are we
gap between the train
on
and
the through
platform.
line? Yeah, we're not on the slow line here.
Stepford Connect, Service 2, Stepford Airport Central. Calling at Benton, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway. And
There we go.
Airport Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
This is Coxley.
Lovely.
This train is for Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Benton.
See, I quite like the 170. Very, very few people seem to drive the 170 on this. I've not actually seen one moving. There's a number of different trains that I want, to be honest with you. There's a 333, so I can pretend I'm whizzing up and down on the triangle. There's, what else is there? There's a 185 in Stepford Connect.
Welcome on
I mean, I've got
board
the
this
Airlink
Stepford Connect
185,
service
which obviously
to
has different
Stepford
routes.
Airport Central. The next station is Benton.
I mean, 75 round there is a little bit quick, isn't it? I'm sure you'll agree. I see, I'd quite like to do one of the express runs, but the express trains cost a lot of money. Oh, there we go. We'll just ease off a little bit there. That's lovely. 75. We're going down to 45 just now. Benton is very much Birmingham. This is kind of Birmingham New Street. I imagine that's where he's taking his inspiration from. So this is the Waterlink on the left. There's a 166. That's always in the sidings there.
We will shortly be arriving at Benton.
There we go. Just
Change
ease
here
off
for
to 29.
services
There
to
we go.
Connolly, Greenslade, James Street, Leighton City, Morganstown, Newry, and Port Benton.
There we go. So
Please
yeah,
mind
I
the
really
gap
get Birmingham
between the
New Street
train and the
vibes from this. There's a side in there that's not long enough to fit any trains in. But if you look, there you go. That's Stepford Connect. That just screams Birmingham, doesn't it? The little eye looking at you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it does. Right, so we need to stop at the 2 to 4 car marker. So Benton's another one of the big stations on this. You kind of have, I'd say, 2 hub stations. Benton and Stepford Central. There we go. I've not really explored anything up here. I don't have any of
This
these
is
routes around here.
I've
not been down to
This
Morganstown.
train
There's
is
a big
for
station
Stepford
at...
Airport Central.
is it Berrily? I think
The
Berrily's got
next
quite a large station.
Is Benton
See, this is
Bridge.
only the Stepford Connect map. The Airlink services come down here. There's some express that go around there. If you notice as well, I'm nearly 3 minutes late. It's, you know, it has been acknowledged by the devs that the timetable is very difficult to stick to. It's incredibly difficult to stick to. Keeping time. I think that it's deliberate, you know, personally, because if you had, you know, if you were
Welcome on
waiting
board
a couple of
this
minutes at
Stepford
each
Connect
station, you'd have a
service
massive
to
backlog of people.
Stepford Airport Central.
So this keeps you moving,
We will
doesn't
be
it?
calling at
If you're late, you're
Benton
continually
Bridge,
moving again and again and
Stepford
again.
Airport
You're not wasting
Parkway,
time.
And Stepford Airport Central.
Because this section
The
here,
next station is Benton Bridge.
this section between Stepford Central and Stepford Victoria gets ridiculously busy sometimes. I mean, it eases off a little bit after... oh, there's another depot on the right there. It eases off when you come through Stepford Central and you're on the way here, because obviously there's the routes all branch off, whereas most of the routes all come through this central zone here. It gets a little bit congested. We just ignore Benton Bridge. It's quite steep. We go over the ships. There you go. So that's the line down to Berrily that's down there. We'll whiz across there at some point in the future. Oh, we're speeding. Yeah,
We
just
will
down there,
shortly
that
be
bridge.
arriving at Benton Bridge. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
There we go. So we go to the left here. So if you go forward, that's you go down into a tunnel there. That's down to Leighton. And down that way.
Calling at Stepford Airport Parkway. And
Oh, there we go. Stop!
this train is formed of 4 coaches.
And we shall open our doors.
Your attention, please.
This is
Takes a little bit of
Benton
getting used to, but when you are used to it,
This train is for Stepford
it's
Airport
the controls are very
Central.
simplistic.
The
You know, you
next
just need to
station
drive it. But yeah, I
is
really do
Stepford
recommend
Airport
if you know
Parkway.
if you're feeling a little bit bored and you're not quite sure what to do, get yourself downloading Roblox and get yourself on Stepford. It's absolutely brilliant. And I'm not saying that because they paid me to say it, because I can assure you they've not paid me to say it. You know, I've just really, really enjoyed myself.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect
60 miles an hour is a bit fast for this corner, I think, personally. I mean, look at that. Hell, way, we're off.
The next station is Stepford Airport Parkway.
There we go, up to 80. I think that should be a 30 mile an hour corner, personally. And I think
shortly be arriving at Stepford Airport Parkway.
I think there's quite a few people that play this
between the train
that
and the
are
platform.
not kids. You can always tell who your generic children are,
Stepford
because they're normally
Airport
talking a
Central.
load of absolute rubbish in the comments, which I tend to have
Stepford
switched off, to
Airport
be honest with you.
Central
You know, and they're normally knobbing about on, you know, with the trains, trying to wind everybody up. But I think there's a fair few people that play this that actually are probably adults, and they do take it quite seriously. And I like that.
This train is
You know, it's just quite fun.
Airport Central. The next station is Stepford Airport Central.
There we go. Next and final stop, Airport Central. That's where we're going. I think it's. Should we just go to 45 down here? I mean, that's the limit. I think it goes to 75, or I could be mistaken.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Airport Central.
Ah, no, it just stays at 45, doesn't it? These lines here are where you can power in down on the 185 if you're on an express service, on an Airlink Express.
Change here for services to Leighton Stepford Road, Airport Terminal 2, and Airport Terminal 3.
Right, well, there we go.
Mind the
This
gap
is
between
where
the
this
train
train
and the
terminates.
platform.
We'll pop back to the menu
This
so I
train
can show you
terminates
on the
here.
training thing. So
All
I've got
change,
269 experience. I think I need 360 to be able to do my dispatcher course, which I'm going to try and get today, to be honest with you. I will record the dispatcher course, and then at some point I'll probably do a video just showing all my training. You know, so that you can see what you've got to do. I really do recommend this, like I say. And I do thank you for watching today. Please do make sure that if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more, that you click that like button. I quite like this to do well. And, you know, the devs contacted me saying we'd like you to do a video, so I'm sure they want the video to do well. So click the like button if you've enjoyed it today. And if you do want to see more on Stepford County Railway, then make sure you subscribe. There we go. 65 points and 12 experience. That goes in the top there. Let's pop to the menu. So I've got 281 experience, and hang on, back. Training, that's what I need. 360 experience, and I will move on to stage 2. Fantastic stuff, fantastic. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.